Hello traders, how's it going? Welcome to the final day of the trading week. So Friday it's NFP as well, so I'm not trading after London Open. So yeah, today is a no trading day. What I do on NFP Fridays, so I start trading on a Monday 8 a.m. London time up until 8 a.m. London time on a Friday. Then I stop with everything and just take a rest. But we're still gonna do the forecast, still gonna do the trade recap. This is the euro and the US dollar. So there were a couple of trades that we need to go over. First one is this flag right here. So the flag on the euro and the US dollar, basically this would have been the entry, 12 pip stop loss. I personally didn't take it. The reasons I will state a bit later. So this is the first high, first low, second high, second low. And the blue candle is the entry candle, first bullish candle after the flag forms. So what did I like about this trade? Let's first go over the things I liked. Well, we saw a V reversal, we saw a range, and we saw price continue to the upside. This is a really good pattern and the price usually continues trending to the upside. Another thing I liked, the flag formation. To be honest, yes, there was a bit of a momentum shift in the first part of the pullback. You can see this large red candle, but then we got a wide range with like 10 or 15 candles. Usually these sort of flag formations do work out really well on the euro and US dollar. So of course it's pair specific, but for the euro and US dollar I have lots of examples with these types of flags. Those were the two good things. Now for the bad things. Well, to be honest, the reasons I stayed out was here. Why? So momentum shift in the three candles, and I may have already gone over this trade on the last trade recap, but let's repeat it. Basically momentum shift here and just a one candle push in this candle. Okay, so backtest it, see what happens after a momentum shift and just a one candle break of the most recent high. Usually it retraces and reverses or ranges. Usually it does not continue, like you can say 70% of the time. That may be a good statistic. I don't know the exact numbers, but it's something like that. So 70% of the time, if you get a momentum shift and just a one candle push, it fails. So that's a major warning sign, especially on a Tuesday. To be honest, if this happened in the latter part of the week, I would still not have taken it because of this shift and just a one candle push. So those were the reasons. Then we broke the low, retrace, broke the high, retrace, broke the low, retrace, broke the high, and retraced, ranging. So we're ranging around. I'm expecting a larger, wider range. Nothing good is happening here. So I'm looking for a large impulse up, flag or break and they retest, or I'm looking for a large impulse down, a flag or break and they retest. I'm looking for something like this, like we got 2 or 3 weeks ago. This, okay? So yeah, EU not on my watch list. It is range bound for the next week. I need to see some better price action, some stronger moves, some more decisive moves as well. There was an opportunity to sell on the euro Japanese yen. Basically what I was seeing, well, we had a range here that was not good as a trend trader. I don't want to see a range, but then we got a nice high probability pattern. What do I mean? Well, I mean push down, strong push, descending, and price continues with another strong push, even clean close on the bottom. So this was a really good pattern to sell. I have seen these patterns work out really well on the euro Japanese yen and on the euro and US dollar. It's basically impulse, descending, impulse continuation, clean close, and unfortunately for me there was a momentum shift in this candle. Clear momentum shift. Why? Well, let's just compare the size. It's kind of bigger or as big as these candles in the prior price action. So it's bigger than most of the candles in the prior price action, which means a definite momentum shift, which means no trade for me. When I see a momentum shift, especially in the Euro Japanese yen, I am not taking any trade. This would have been the entry, I believe. Yeah, this is red, so this would have been the flag. Let's define the flag. First low, first high, second low, second high. Red candle is the entry candle. As I said, didn't take it, and it would have been a loss because we broke the low and reversed straight away. So it's good that I followed my plan. 2 times I avoided 2 1% losses, so really happy with that. Okay, then what happened? We kind of ascended here. Got a bit of an impulse, nothing really strong. And then we just kind of reversed and started ranging around. So this pair ain't showing me nothing good. I am looking for more momentum, I'm looking for a trend, I'm looking for a push up or a push down with some nice large consecutive candles. I'm looking for something like this. This sort of leg of momentum, but a clean entry after it, not a momentum shift. So we can move on. AU, were there any entries, any potential entries? For me, there were not. The price was moving, so we definitely had momentum in this leg, momentum in this leg. This leg as well had momentum, but you can see no entries. Here we just broke the high retrace, so we started ascending, meaning the move to the upside is ending. Here we broke the low retrace, meaning the move to the downside is over. Here we got an aggressive retrace. You can see consecutive blue candles, definitely a momentum shift, and then aggressive retrace, after which I'm not taking any sort of trades. So for the Aussie US dollar, I am expecting a range here. For the next week, we know Mondays and Tuesdays are predominantly range bound days. I'm looking for a large push up or a large push down. Let's see what will happen, and we can move on. AJ, really interesting. I did have a live trade right here. It was a 1% loss, unfortunately. But first, I wanna definitely go over this reversal, which I have mentioned in the last recap, which would have been a really good winner. So congratulations to anyone that got into this trade. It's a massive, massive winner. Didn't fit my plan personally because this candle had a wick on the upside and on the downside, so for me, no trade. But we did get a really nice opportunity right here. So we got a small ascending at the end of this move. And for me, this is a textbook 10 out of 10 descending. Usually these types of setups work out really, really good. You can see the descending. You can see the descending on top of a move. So a clear slowdown, push down, price is struggling to go down, printing wicks to the downside, breaking and leaving wicks. Definitely a really good sign of a reversal. And then what happened? We get the most perfect reversal candle, definitely a momentum shift to the upside. I'm definitely seeing buying pressure here. You can see this candle is bigger than any sort of candle in the prior price action, meaning that clearly buyers have stepped in. I immediately placed my order after the candle closed, 12 pip stop loss. Yeah, just complete no-brainer, 10 out of 10. Not even thinking about it for 1 second. And we did go into some profit, but unfortunately then we got stopped out for a reduced risk, I believe, but still around a 1% loss. But how do you know a trade is super high probability, even if it loses? What I noticed is most of the time it will actually start going in our direction. You can see here it was even in like 2-hour profit, 2% profit. So at one point it was even running 2% profit. And I have noticed most of the high probability setups go into profit and then possibly take you out for a loss. So that's how you know you have found a good area for the price to bounce off, because it did move into profit, just we did not get an opportunity to reduce risk and the trend did not continue trending up. But again, a good area, and that was just a bit of a confirmation that this was a really good trade to take. In a large sample size, these will work. Definitely worth taking, and in the long run you will definitely make some good percentage, so I'm gonna keep taking those setups. Then we just ranged around here. Basically just a flat range, wide range, not the worst range because it's flat. It's not like super volatile like this. But yeah, I just need to see a large impulse up or a large impulse down. So kind of most of the pairs are sleepy and range bound. So yeah, something like this. Then we can go to the pound. The pound, no opportunities for me. I mean, yeah, just a descending structure here, even more range bound than descending, so not really showing me much potential. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this sort of price action. What I'm looking for is, you guessed it, I'm looking for a large impulse up or a large impulse down. I do expect possibly for the price to reverse up since we are kind of descending. So if we go to the upside, it will be more high probability than if we go down. So I do expect a reversal to the upside. And you can see overall we had the V reversal setup, V range push up. So possibly this upside momentum may continue. Let's see what will happen. Again, especially on this pair, especially on the pound, I'm looking for a large impulse up or a large impulse down. I really need to see some strong momentum. NJ, final pair. It had a good descending. I mean, price action showed me nothing. I didn't have any orders on, wasn't looking for anything. Nothing was on my radar, just definitely nothing was on my watch list. Then we started descending. At that point, it got my attention. It wasn't really a clean descending. I mean, we were breaking both the lows and the highs. So not the cleanest. You can see low, break the high, break the low, and then just kind of break the high again. So not the cleanest descending, but it had potential. Unfortunately, it did not play out. For next week, let's see if the descending continues, then look for a reversal. Or if the descending does not continue and we just drop, well then look to sell. So unfortunately nothing is moving, nothing is forming any sort of high probability setups. That's how it goes. The market conditions have changed, I would say, so the price is definitely showing me momentum. It's just I'm not getting some good entries. Well, I got one on the Aussie Japanese yen, but we still have a bit more we need to see in order to start buying or selling as trend traders. So that's it. See you guys in the next week. Good luck with your trading. And yeah, see you in the next video.